What's up, guys? Happy 4th of July. Omega Z here with another Argent Saga deck profile. This time we're taking a look at my version of Hoenna Sola, or Dark Light, or Black White. Hoenna is a very interesting champion because she uses the counters that you would get when you destroy a tower or a unit to create golems. Golems are the main theme in the Hoenna intro starter, and it's a lot of like token abuse and hand destruction and even board control. I'm going to go over some of the cards that I put in for that list. So we're going to get right into the deck profile. I haven't really played this in a tournament setting, but I have been testing it. It's been working out pretty well, just figuring out ratios, and just wanted to show you guys where I was currently with the deck. Starting with some of the early drops, we have Corn Squire. We do play a gear, an augment gear, and that kind of helps the golems sort of run into other guys to kill them. We have Failed Golem number 1 and Failed Golem number 2 as an example. So Failed Golem number 1, when it's ruined, you can basically Foolish Burial a Golem unit from your deck to the discard zone. And Failed Golem number 2 puts counters on your champion if it is Hoenna Immoral Conjurer. So it's a way to speed up her effect to get more golems into play. So you get a bunch of free 1500 dudes to do some attacking. In terms of some mainstays, we have Golem of Devourment. This is our Guardian. It also cannot deal damage, so this is a good card to use to sort of poke into towers to see where they are. Because it doesn't deal damage, it does not destroy the towers. And then what you can do is after you attack with it, you can use your Sola ability at the end of turn. Sola's ability basically says at the end of the turn, you can switch one of your exhausted units to active. So it's basically a way to keep the Guardian active on this particular card. If your opponent does manage to destroy it, it basically replaces itself. So you're always going to have a Golem of Devourment in play. Golem of Jealousy is one of the main ways that we can draw a card. The deck isn't focused too much on card draw, unlike if you saw the blue deck profile. The blue deck is obviously emphasizing the card draw. This is more into the control linear, but this is just one of the ways to sort of recoup advantage should you lose any. And then Golem of Allurement lets you take control of weenies. So if your opponent plays like the Phantasmal Guards, if they're a blue player, or if they have like the low cost 1-drops, this is a way to take control of those cards and put them on your side of the board. Moving on along, we have Golem of Avarice. This is one of the ways that you can discard cards from your opponent's hand. If you control another Golem unit, you discard one random card from your opponent's hand. Hellish Guard Hound is probably the only sort of off-theme type card in the Dark deck because it's not a Golem, but it does have Guardian, and when it arrives into play, you can target a unit, and that unit cannot attack the next turn. Going along more with the splash of white, since we do play Sola, and Sola's affinity of 8 allows us to play 8 white cards. We're playing Quorum Assassin with Quickness and Arrive. The Arrive effect is you can sacrifice a gear you control to destroy a target unit your opponent controls. So again, keeping in mind with what I said earlier with the board control and destroying opponents' units. We follow that up with Golem of Indolence, who also has target attack, and it has a really interesting effect with the Arrive. You can discard one card, and if you do, it gains plus 1000 and quickness. He can only attack units, so this is a really good way to get rid of opponents' units. We play 3 of them. We only play 1 Golem of Arrogance. If you control another Golem unit, your opponent sacrifices unit. Then if they have more cards in hand than you, they discard 1 card. This is one of the main targets that we want to Foolish Burial with the ruined effect of Failed Golem number 1. So this is usually like the first card you want to dump into the graveyard. Dark does have a way to get them back, and we'll come across that card later. Golem of Vengeance is sort of the boss monster of the deck. He has Destroyer, so when it attacks, it destroys 2 towers. It can attack 2 towers, excuse me. And then when it comes into play, you can look at your opponent's hand, select 1 card, and then your opponent discards that card. If you control 2 or more other Golem units, you can select 2. So this is a real big game changer. Your opponent loses 2 cards if we have other Golems on the board. The only gear augment that we play is standard Sword. Plus 500 target attack, can't go wrong, especially on all the little guys that you can take, or you can put it on one of the tokens that Hoenna has made, or you can put it on the Soul Burst token. That seems to be the very popular play with Sola. You Soul Burst on your opponent's first turn and get a free guy to start clearing out, all the different attackers that they have. We keep it simple with the spells. Dust Strike and Holy Slash are your basic forms of removal. Dust Strike reduces a target unit's attack by 2,500. If they go to 0, they die. And you can only play this if you control a dark unit. We play 3 of those and 2 Holy Slash. Holy Slash is really good. I kind of want to play more. I just don't know if it's worth running. I'm still testing it out. And then the last card is Strike of the Golems. This is how you bring back your 5 or less drops and basically abuse Golem of Arrogance. That's why we only need 1. He comes into play, and then they're gonna have the opponent has to lose a guy, and then if they have more cards in your hand, which most likely they will, you keep discarding their hand until they go super low. So you can bring in like that guy, and then maybe a Golem of Jealousy over here, to draw a card, because you control unit when you bring this one into play and the other guy into play. Super good. One of the best cards in the deck. Really good game changer. So that is the deck profile for Hoenna Sola. I hope you guys enjoy it. Have a safe 4th of July, and stay tuned for more Argent Saga, as well as the other card game content that we have on this channel. Talk to you later.